Daniel Hayes had always prided himself on his financial acumen. As a seasoned investment analyst, he had spent years navigating the volatile waters of the stock market, advising clients on safe investments, and ensuring his own portfolio remained balanced and profitable. But nothing in his professional career had prepared him for the ruthless deception of the crypto world. It all started on a chilly February evening when Daniel received a message from an old colleague, Lucas. They had worked together in finance years ago, and Lucas had always been the adventurous type, quick to embrace emerging markets and high-risk investments. His message was casual yet enticing. "Hey Dan, hope you're doing well. Wanted to share something with you. Found this new trading app that's been making serious returns. AI-powered arbitrage trading, completely automated. You should check it out." Daniel was skeptical but curious. He had read about crypto arbitrage before, the practice of exploiting price differences between exchanges to make quick, risk-free profits. The idea seemed plausible, and with AI algorithms executing trades, it sounded almost foolproof. So he decided to take a look. The app, called Quantum Trades, was sleek and professional. It had a polished interface, detailed analytics, and an active support team. Most importantly, Lucas swore by it. "I started with $5,000 and I've already doubled it in a month. You should start small and see for yourself." Daniel, ever the cautious investor, decided to test the waters. He deposited a modest $10,000 and watched as his balance grew steadily. Every day, the app reported small but consistent gains, around 1% daily. More reassuringly, he was able to withdraw a portion of his profits without issue. The system worked, or so it seemed. A month later, Daniel received a notification. "Congratulations, you've qualified for our exclusive investor growth airdrop. Double your holdings and unlock premium trading strategies." Airdrops weren't uncommon in crypto. He had heard of legitimate projects rewarding users with bonus tokens. And with the app's performance so far, he felt confident increasing his investment. He transferred another $40,000, bringing his total to $50,000. As expected, his profits grew, and soon he had over $100,000 in his account. But then, something changed. The app notified him that he had been randomly selected for an elite airdrop requiring a minimum balance of $250,000. Daniel hesitated. This was far more than he had initially planned to invest. But the temptation was overwhelming. If he played it right, this could be his big break, his chance to break free from the slow grind of traditional investing. He liquidated some assets, dipped into his savings, and even took a short-term loan, managing to reach the required balance. The app responded instantly. "Congratulations, your funds are now unfrozen. Withdraw any time." Relieved, Daniel clicked Withdraw. But instead of processing, a red error message flashed. "Transaction failed. Insufficient compliance verification. Please deposit 10% of your balance to unlock your funds." Panic set in. This wasn't part of the deal. He contacted customer support, and a friendly representative reassured him, "Sir, this is a routine security measure to ensure compliance with financial regulations. Once the deposit is made, your withdrawal will be processed immediately." At this point, Daniel felt trapped. He had come too far to back out now. If another deposit was what it took to unlock his money, so be it. He scraped together another $25,000 and sent it over. Nothing happened. A new message appeared. "Due to recent regulatory changes, an additional 20% deposit is required for full liquidity access. Failure to comply may result in permanent account suspension." Daniel's stomach twisted. He finally saw the truth. This wasn't a temporary setback or a regulatory issue. It was a scam. Desperate, he contacted Lucas, but his messages went unanswered. He reached out to customer support again, only to find the website had vanished. The app, the company, the entire operation, gone. By the time reality fully set in, Daniel had lost over $300,000, his life savings, his emergency fund, and even borrowed money that he now had no way to repay. His once bright financial future had been obliterated by a mirage of wealth and trust. He reported the scam to the authorities, but the blockchain's anonymity made it nearly impossible to trace the perpetrators. Financial watchdogs were sympathetic but powerless. Crypto remains an unregulated space. Always proceed with extreme caution, they advised. Just a quick interruption. We hope you're enjoying these stories. It takes time to write them and create these videos, and your support means the world to us. If you're enjoying the content, we'd be incredibly grateful if you could take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps us keep bringing you more stories. Thank you. As the months dragged on, Daniel grappled with the psychological toll of his loss. It wasn't just the money, it was the betrayal, the shame, the regret. He had always prided himself on his financial expertise, yet he had fallen for the same trap he had warned his clients about. The nightmares came first, visions of numbers on a screen, money vanishing in an instant, the mocking red error messages flashing before his eyes. Then came the insomnia, the long nights staring at the ceiling, replaying every decision, every warning sign he had ignored. The stress began to affect his work, his relationships, his very sense of self-worth. Friends noticed he had grown quieter, more withdrawn. His colleagues, once envious of his investment prowess, now whispered behind his back about his misfortune. Sitting in his now half-empty apartment, Daniel reflected on his downfall. If he had only listened to his initial skepticism, if he had only walked away when the numbers seemed too good to be true, but if only wouldn't bring back his savings, it wouldn't erase the debt. Months later, Daniel found himself in a support group for financial scam victims. He sat among others who had lost everything, retirees, small business owners, tech-savvy traders who had all believed they were too smart to be fooled. As he listened to their stories, he realized he wasn't alone. The pain, the regret, the shame, it was universal. He decided to speak out. He started writing about his experience, warning others of the traps lurking in the digital financial world. He partnered with consumer protection groups, sharing his story in the hopes that it might prevent someone else from making the same mistake. One evening, as he closed his laptop after finishing another article, he took a deep breath. The road to recovery was long, but for the first time in months, he felt a glimmer of something new. Hope. All he could do now was move forward, a painful lesson carved into his soul. The promise of easy money is often just an illusion, a trap waiting for the next desperate dreamer to fall in.